Yosha!
In this club, I am on the Dragon Ball Legends Twitter, and we have a newsletter, so management team newsletter. Today we have some additional information about the future updates introduced in July's video and stuff. We want to thank all our players for their support, and we'll constantly strive to be better. So I'm not going to read everything because, you know, there's a lot of things and my throat isn't the best right now. It's kind of hurting a bit. But I'll just talk about the main stuff. So here we have Legends Pass. So that's coming late August 2021. And here are the perks you can get with Legends Pass. And then here it just talks about what happens if you cancel your Legends Pass while getting a bunch of equipment slots, you know, because you get 400 equipment slots, and what happens if it cancels. You can read it here. We have stuff about PvP. So there's going to be leader slots now. So the new PvP system will kick in at the end of 2021. So there will be boost characters now, and leader slots, and improvement of ranking system. So yeah, we know how boost characters work, but basically, yeah, some characters will be boost now in PvP, which is pretty cool. If we go to the next page, it talks about how characters will have leader abilities now, kind of like in Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. So yeah, there's a lot of things here, but basically, you know, if you have a Vegito that tags, I don't know, like let's say GT, for example, you can still run Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Well, any other GT unit that's not Fusion Warrior, like for example, Super Saiyan 4 Goku with that Vegito, because his leader ability will be buffing him. You can read it all here. So yeah, it's a good way to, you know, use other characters with your team instead of just being restricted to the Z ability and the Zenkai ability. So let's read here. This feature will create new possibilities for viable teams, such as adding Goku to parties based around tag powerful opponent, or Frieza to tag Saiyan parties, exactly like that. So it's a new way of just mixing your team with different kind of characters that don't revolve just around the Z ability and the Zenkai ability. And then here, other improvements. This is great. Addition of a rematch option to co-op when playing with a guild member or friend. Finally, let's go. It's about time. It should be rematch even if they weren't your friend or in the same guild, but you know what, I'll take it. Changes to equipment upgrades, so that's going to be nice. Hopefully it's much, you know, you don't need a lot of materials now. Shortening of all connection and load times, perfect. So yeah, it's a nice update. The PvP, I don't know if it's going to be good or not. We'll have to see how it is. The leader skill I'm very interested in, just, you know, because you can mix Goku and Frieza together. Like, that's crazy. Legends Pass, yeah, no one likes the Legends Pass. Even though there's a lot of nice things here, just, you know, it's a shame. It's a shame. That you have to pay just to get all that stuff. PvP, yeah, so the leader skill sounds interesting. But yeah, the boost also sounds interesting, but my favorite part here is just, you know, adding a rematch button for co-op. That is awesome. And hopefully upgrading equipment is much easier, just much easier now. Less requirements and everything like that. And it's easier to get a gold or red slot every time you remove a certain slot on the equipment. But yeah, sorry if I didn't read this through, just, you know, my throat is pretty much But I pretty much read the main stuff. If you want to read it, go on the Legends Twitter, and hopefully you can read it here. But if the video quality isn't that great, then yeah, just go on the Legends Twitter. But alright, that's going to be the end of this. I'm very excited how PvP is going to be getting some changes, how you might have some chances using characters who might be better than Zenkai Super Saiyan 2 Gohan for a certain PvP season, or how you can just mix random characters together and they'll work because of that one character on your team who has a leader skill that goes buff blue and red characters, or buff, you know, GT, buff, you know, whatever. I'm going to end it here. See you all later. Bye.